In every town, there's a house no one dares to enter. In this town, it was the Gray house. Locals said it was cursed, but the truth was much darker. 1893, Eleanor Gray lived there. A widow, kind, quiet, but jealousy runs deep. Her neighbors accused her of witchcraft, of cursing their crops, of luring men into sin. They dragged her from her home and set her on fire in her own yard. Her last words were not screams. They were a curse. "I will never rest. Neither will you." Decades later, the Gray house stood empty, rotting wood, boarded windows. Yet sometimes, at night, people swore they saw light flicker inside, until one family moved in. A mother, a father, and their teenage daughter, Lily. They laughed at the warnings. They didn't believe in ghosts. At first, the house was quiet, too quiet, until Lily whispered, "Mom, I hear crying in my room at night." The parents dismissed it. "Old pipes," the father said. But the crying grew louder. One night, the mirrors fogged, and in the condensation, a single word appeared. "Leave." Doors creaked shut. Footsteps echoed upstairs, even when no one was there. And then, the mother woke to see her, a charred woman, standing at the foot of her bed. Her voice cracked like burning wood. "This house is mine." The next morning, claw marks covered the walls. They tried to pack their bags, but every door they opened led back inside. The windows no longer showed the street. They showed flames, as if the house was forever burning. Lily searched the house in terror. Under the floorboards, she found it, a diary. Eleanor's diary. Page after page, her innocence poured out. She had been betrayed. She was no witch. She was murdered. And now, her soul was consumed by vengeance. At 3:15 a.m., the hour Eleanor died, the house woke. Furniture hurled across rooms. Pictures bled ash from their frames. Shadows slithered across the ceiling. The family screamed as invisible hands dragged them toward the yard, toward the same spot where Eleanor was burned alive. Lily begged, "Please, please stop." For a heartbeat, the ghost hesitated. Her blackened eyes softened, as if hearing her younger self. But then the rage returned. The house shook, flames rose, and everything went black. By dawn, the house was silent, empty. The neighbors never saw the family again. But at night, if you walk past the Gray house, you'll hear voices. A mother, a father, a child, begging to escape. And Eleanor's voice, whispering through the smoke. Justice, at last. If you heard Eleanor whisper your name in the dark, would you answer? Leave a comment.